Been a minute.
Welcome to the PK Power Hour. This your host Juan.
I'm Big Al.
And we got a special guest, Barneika.
Yes, Barneika.
How you doing?
Yeah.
I'm doing well.
We got our own YouTube.
Yeah, I do have my own YouTube, Barneika Williams.
Check it out.
That's it.
Bet.
Check it out.
This is our old college friend.
Yep. We go way back.
Way back.
Like
Way back.
Math 101.
Math 101.
Math 101.
From the start, from the jump.
And we all made it up.
So we did. We all did it.
Right.
Got the degrees.
It's crazy.
Skills to pay the bills. But we felt having Barneika on the show today would be great, just in reference to relationships, experience. Just like I said, the female perspective is always a pleasure and always one I like to have.
Yeah.
Especially somebody who's as intelligent and empowered as you are.
Yeah.
So it's always a pleasure to hear an enlightened perspective.
Yeah.
Someone who got some sense.
Y'all always hear from us. So.
Yeah.
We need a female perspective on somebody who done been through it and can give y'all some valuable
perspective,
expertise.
Yeah. So just in reference to your past, your present, your future with relationships, that the concept of love is different from everybody. So like my perspective of love is different. Jawan's perspective of love is different. So how do you view love, and how do you view relationships, just from your perspective?
For me, love is just somebody who doesn't have conditions when it comes to you.
Fair.
You know, like, I love you if you do this.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't love you when you do that.
Right.
You know, somebody who's just always there.
Right.
Love is unwavering, unshaking.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I like that. I do like that.
Mm-hmm.
I know with the conditions. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
It just seems like when you look at relationships that are in the spotlight, they always seem to have conditions on it, or something has been done for it to come to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always, I feel people who are in prominent positions have more difficult time dating, finding love, than people who are just normal, work 9 to 5s regular. So I like that condition you talk about, because when you have conditions on things, it seems like you have a lot to lose and you're just protecting yourself.
Yep.
Right.
And with relationships,
you
it's
can't,
not necessarily.
you gotta be vulnerable in a relationship.
Facts, 100%. So it's not a self thing. That word goes by the wayside when you're in a relationship. It's more of a we thing. It's more of a us thing. It's more of a what we have to do to get better. So I like that.
Right.
Bet.
Piggybacking off of that,
Mm-hmm.
one of the craziest questions that I came up with when we was preparing for this episode, it was in a relationship, should you lose value of yourself in order to compromise for that other person? It's it seems like that's what happens in relationships. You lose who you are to accommodate the other person, but should you do that?
No, you should not. You should not lose yourself, because you're only going to do yourself a disservice, of course.
That's true.
And that other person.
Yeah.
Because if I don't know who I am, I'm not going to be able to give you 100% in the relationship.
Yeah, you on that one.
You know, because I'm drained. I can't pour into you if I'm empty.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So never compromise yourself to be with anybody, because you'll regret it in the end.
Yeah.
True.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
But I think with that's a great question. That person should be filling you up. How you talked about just being empty if you're not looking out for yourself. But that is even though it's a relationship, it's a partnership, and you guys are making each other better. You don't want anybody that's bringing you down, like you said, or draining you. So if that person isn't filling you up, If you're not filling each other up, going back and forth.
Right.
When you're feeling drained one day, that person need to make sure you're pouring into you.
Right.
If that person is feeling drained, you make sure you're giving your all to them regardless of the situation. So that's, I like that perspective. Just, you know, you do have to focus on yourself, but sometimes, like I said, you just have to compromise yourself for extenuating circumstances to making sure that person is okay and better than that person.
Yeah. Compromise.
Compromise.
Yeah.
That's the word of the day.
Compromise.
So, what's something you learned from a previous relationship? Like, just like a main thing that you take when you like looking forward into like dating others, or like something you're gonna always remember when you're with someone else.
Don't expect anything from anyone.
Oh,
that's tough. That's
good.
That's
a unique one because
it is.
Going into a relationship with no expectations. Is that what you're kind of saying?
I had this conversation with somebody before, and he said the same thing. He's like, well, if I'm with a woman, I expect her to do this and do this and do that. Nah, baby, you're going to be disappointed every time.
That's true.
That's true. I think you should have a general expectation, not just like a... No, I don't expect shit from this person.
No, not like that.
This person
not
ain't going to be nothing when I get into it with them. I think
like
you should have a general... Not like that, you just... What do you mean? What kind of expound upon that? Because I'm like, no expectations. Oh, my God.
I see what you're saying, though.
But what I'm saying is, okay... When I had expectations, like I expected to be married still.
Mm-hmm.
But knowing that people change, circumstances change, hell, I change.
Life.
You can't expect, right, life happens. You can't expect things because when you expect certain outcomes and things to be certain ways,
it always go the other way.
Yeah, and you're going to hurt yourself.
Yep.
And so you're going to live this life being empty.
That's true.
Hopeless because all the things you expected to happen did not happen.
And now you're questioning everything.
Right, I'm faithful to this person. I expect you not to cheat on me.
Mm-hmm. True. So with and
I don't want to say it like it just seems like you said earlier.
I
don't expect you to do nothing. We're just gonna be together.
Like
I have a general like basis. I think when you go into a relationship, like you said, you automatically off the rip. It shouldn't be questioned that you should be faithful.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Unless that's communicated upon that you can go outside with no. That's another conversation.
Yeah,
that's another conversation. But it should be, I think, a level of, you know, okay, we're going to do right by each other.
Right.
We're going to make each other better.
Right.
We're going to communicate when we have problems.
Jesus.
We're going to communicate when things are going good. And we're going to be consistent.
Yeah.
But if we're going to change, it's got to be for the better.
We gotta grow.
I think just having those general expectations for a relationship. So that's why I was kind of confused. No expect. Do you mean
I think those are the deal breakers.
I think she was saying like when you go into it, like for example, when I started dating Toya, I didn't have no kind of expectation.
Oh, okay.
Like the first date, I just was like, I don't want to mess up.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. I don't want to mess up. I think she meant like I'm not when you're already in it.
Okay.
Not having no expectations, but like from the jump, like. I can't expect that from this person.
Right.
I need them to prove their actions instead of just like setting out it, stuff like that.
I'll play devil's advocate with that. So if you have no expectations when you come into a relationship, so that doesn't. I'm gonna take it as because I'm a literal person. So I'm gonna take it as you don't have a type when it comes to what you're looking for in a man. You just even if that man checks all the boxes, you still don't. You still got to do this and that.
So. She basically saying, you can look the part, but I need you to prove it. I can't go in expecting you to do this because you gonna say it or you look it. I need the action behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
so that means you don't look for anything in a man? That's what I'm kind of getting from.
Yeah,
that's what I'm getting from.
Yeah, okay.
You don't look for anything specific in a man that makes you, hey, that might be the one.
No, I have my deal breakers.
Okay.
But just because I have these deal breakers, I don't expect for man A to do it.
Right.
Okay.
Until he
I can't say, hey, you need to be this way.
Right.
I know what I want already.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't expect somebody to do these things if that's just not you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be in you. It has to be in your makeup.
Yeah.
To say, dang, I like the way he moves.
Right.
Okay, I have my deal breakers. I know what I like, what I don't like, what I'm not going to accept. And so from there, it'll be different as opposed to you're going out with somebody and you're on a date with them. And I'm just seeing how this guy moves.
Right.
I'm not going to expect you to do certain things. I'm just watching you pretty much. Moving forward, that's how I look at every situation.
That's smart though.
It's just like,
that's
I
smart.
don't, because you hurt yourself.
Yeah. With expectations
You hurt
comes
yourself.
like
You expect a person to be this way when that's just not them.
you expect another human being to act the way
That
that you want.
want
Yeah,
them
You try to create.
You always lose.
You're gonna lose. Yeah.
So what are some of the deal breakers that you have, just within like your
Deal
dating
breakers. Okay.
relationship?
So.
And can you work with some of those deal breakers?
That's the question.
That's really the question.
It's a deal breaker.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But what if they check off like a lot of stuff that you want, and they got a couple of
See, deal breakers. It's not nothing shallow.
It's just some. It's like,
I'm not like,
this is
oh
a
my
big
God.
deal to
A
me.
deal breaker.
and-
You ain't got all 32 of your teeth.
All 32 of the teeth? What if he was like a war veteran
No.
and lost a couple teeth? That's messed up.
No, I'm saying that wouldn't be a deal breaker. I would pray. I would want my guy to have all his teeth, but
Okay.
things happen. What if you together and you dating a man and he loses his teeth? But she gonna be like, well, baby, you know what? You had 32 when we started, but since you down 4, I'm gonna have to check the juices. Nah,
True.
my deal breakers aren't shallow,
Okay.
but it's just the main things. Being faithful,
Oh yeah.
being loyal, being honest.
I think those deal breakers for everybody.
I
can't
mean,
play
if you're not honest with me, if you're a liar, if you're a scammer, that's a deal breaker. If you're a cheater, that's a deal breaker.
Okay.
Guys-
So something that got depth to it.
Yeah,
it's not like
Just saying she not
surface.
shallow.
I'm just making sure. Because I look at, you said the word honesty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at honesty as a concept that's something that protects other people's feelings sometimes when you care about them. Now, you got those people who are schemers and scammers, like you mentioned, who will lie to say anything. But sometimes I look at when somebody is trying to hide something from you, or, you know, not being truthful, not telling the whole truth about something. They're trying to protect your feelings with certain things.
That's still a lie, because omission is a lie.
That's true.
It's still a lie.
Omission is omission.
Omission is a lie.
Omission is not a lie.
It is, but
Yes,
it's like sometimes
it's not
you
a
gotta.
whole truth.
It's like you gotta compromise. It's
It's
like
a
you
half
gotta
truth.
compromise.
If I tell you, if I have $100 in the bank and I tell you I got 90, I got $90 in the bank, but you know.
That's not the truth. You have 100.
Yeah, that's 10 for me.
Yeah, I might have something special for that 10, but okay.
No, we use the example, like, I can't remember when it was, but it was like, if your wife is arguing, you come home with an argument, and she, like, in the wrong, but at that time, you see how upset she is, you gotta take over for the team and lie. That's
You're
what,
going to take all the heat.
hey, if
I'm
she
gonna compromise myself for
Yeah.
that situation.
Yeah, I'm gonna compromise myself. Like, in my head, I'm gonna be like,
I know
oh,
you
babe,
wrong.
you was wrong.
Yeah, that's
But
wrong.
in reality, I'm gonna be like, yeah, she shouldn't have did that to you. Yeah, you're right.
Well, like say in the moment, but as long as you come back and say, look,
Babe, you were wrong.
you were wrong.
Yeah, you were wrong.
There's nothing, but there's nothing wrong with shallow, like, deal breakers, because you like what you like at the end of the day.
Yeah,
I mean, you gotta be
attracted.
attracted.
There's
like,
nothing wrong with that. Like,
Yeah.
there's some people who like big girls, some people who don't like big girls. You know, they might be concerned if they're dating a big girl with their health. You know, just certain things along the lines that, you know, you're just like, okay, you know, maybe that's not a terrible deal breaker. Well, then maybe there's some trauma behind that.
I think in terms
But
of
everybody
shallow,
has their own deal breakers.
I
That's
think in
the
terms of
thing.
shallow, it is.
I got a deal breaker.
It's like
What's
shallow.
deal breaker?
See,
See,
you can't be dumb.
Yeah,
I can't
It is
date
a
no
deal
dumb.
breaker.
I need my children to be smart.
that's true.
I can't have no.
But see, some people got deal breakers that's super like shallow, but it's not. It's like, oh, you was with this amount of people, but people change. You know, like she probably
I
just
don't
did
want no
that.
hoe either. That's another deal breaker.
How do you determine?
can't-
How do
I
you
don't
determine
want
if
a
that
hoe.
person?
I
is
don't
like,
want a hoe. Let me
Can
tell you
your
why I
wholeness
don't
be
want a
deleted?
hoe.
Can you-
No, your wholeness it's a part of your
It's
genetic
in
makeup.
that DNA.
Yeah, it's in the DNA.
Yeah.
You being with the hoe, you have to understand that this is an appetite that they created. to be with multiple people.
That's true.
Do you think that stops once they get with somebody?
The right person can make them stop.
Yeah, the right person.
The right person.
Yeah,
Why
it's
can't
somebody,
the right person be themselves? So it has to be somebody outside of them that'll make them change?
It can be
some
somebody
people
that
need
help
that,
them realize
it's some person. Some people do need that outside factor to make them look at themselves.
To balance them. Like, I don't need
I know
women.
I've had some reality checks outside of myself.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like you're right. You're right.
It's in you.
It's in you.
Yeah.
But sometimes you need the right person to say, "Hey, wake your ass up. It's time for you to get right."
Or they come in your life at like the right time. Cause you know, like, look, a major life event will change a person.
What?
Like,
Getting HIV?
no, not like not like that. I'm saying like a major like.
Have an incurable
like,
city. I'm not worried.
A death or something. Like, say someone loses like a brother, a sister, or a parent, and like they starting to realize their life is not what they need it to be, and like this other person come in and like help them realize, look, you don't need multiple women. You got me, or vice versa with a man and a woman.
True.
So,
or a life-altering event, like you're the cause of somebody's demise. Like, somebody, because I was such a bad person to this individual, they might have took their own life to make you realize, oh, I need to slow down. I know that's a little, a lot, but you know,
just realize like, damn, I really like her and I fucked it over.
Right.
And I know, cause men know when they got a good woman, they know.
Yeah.
But they try to like.
Yeah, really?
Yes. We know. But at the moment, it's like right time, wrong place plays a lot into that. Like when I'm in college, I'm probably a little immature still.
Right.
I'm still trying to figure it out. I can't take care of you because I'm still figuring me out. But I don't want to lose you. That's what like men have to go through like a lot of times.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah. If you're ready, you're ready.
You're ready.
Yeah.
And I think the right women will get you ready, regardless of your situation. I think they'll make you snap out of it and get you ready.
It's somebody for everybody.
It's somebody for everybody.
Like I believe that to this day. Like Alan, well, that's Alan's favorite quote. It's somebody for everybody. So
no matter how ugly, how good looking you are, there's somebody out there for you.
Yeah, it is.
Meant for you. You might not even be with the right person. You might think the person you're with right now is for you.
That's usually like.
But sometimes like I said, the right person is there for everybody.
Yeah.
I agree.
Race, gender, religion, all that. It's there. It's there.
It's there.
It's there. Somebody who checks all the boxes.
Yeah.
Somebody who checks all the boxes.
It's somebody out there. I might not agree with it, but that's not mine. That's not my choice.
But I don't know with the deal breakers though. That's an interesting topic.
It is
like I said,
interesting.
You got to have some depth though to it, so somebody can bring something to the table. So what is it that you look for in a guy? What's your ideal guy?
My ideal guy. I love to laugh. So someone who can take a joke. Who's not too serious. A man who is respectful, who has character, integrity. That's a big thing for me. Somebody who has integrity. Someone who wants to see me win.
You always need a good cheerleader.
Some men don't want to see their women win. I know some men are jealous of the women that they're with for various reasons.
I don't know. It's a pride thing, I guess.
What's another thing? A man who wants to protect me and provide for me. What else? A man who has ambition. That's very sexy. Yeah.
It's funny
ambition is sexy on both sides. I don't want no lazy one. I hate a lazy woman.
Can't stand a lazy shit. It's interesting you said like jealous and like not wanting to see your significant. That don't make no kind of sense.
Like, why are you with that person
that
if
don't
you don't
make
want to
if that person look good, that make you look good to
right,
me indirectly. And if that person got your last name too, shoot, that just make
that add on
to it. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like if my girl making a lot of money,
it happened though.
Yeah,
it happens. Like you in a lot of relationships, the guy's like he can't deal with it because his pride.
It's an ego thing, 100%. A lot of male stuff is like ego things. Like we've talked about money before. Money is money, and if it's coming,
if it's coming into the house, Yo, you go out there and make a meal. I be fine making 100K.
But could you really handle that?
Hell yes!
I had a conversation with my friend about this.
I could.
Me too. I'm not proud.
Ain't no shame in my game.
I'm not ashamed by that either. I'm not. Women make, in today's society, a woman can make way more money than a man. So I don't got nothing against a woman making more money than me. That's my woman.
It's if you
go a woman who's smarter than you.
Look.
Honestly,
I'm about to say.
Honestly, in my relationship, it's equal intelligence.
I wouldn't even say like smart. It's like I bring my part to
the table, yeah,
and you bring your part.
Yeah.
I don't want you to be dumb though. Like I like having like some crazy intellectual conversations too.
It's like something she's gonna be more in areas she's gonna be more mentally adept than I am. 100%. I want that because you're not gonna be if you're the one who is more mentally capable of everything.
Like it. You're gonna hate it. You're gonna be drained.
It's gonna be hard explaining everything to somebody.
It is.
It's draining.
Oh my god.
Damn, I thought you would get the point. Like, damn, I gotta explain it now. You missing the whole joke. I don't need that. I want somebody who's there like right there.
We're definitely equal to me. In my you equal?
I'm equal
in intelligence with
but in like goofiness. I'm probably like up here.
Oh yeah, I'm off the
like
charts.
on the whole level of goofy. I'm just goofy. I'm be goofy till I'm under the dirt.
Me too. Can't be serious.
I can balance. Like I know when to turn it on, when to turn it off.
Too. You gotta know when.
But sometimes, like with my professional life, sometimes I can be serious, too serious. Yeah. But like once I like start getting, I turn my goofy to like a whole nother. It's on a whole nother.
See, I'm able to be goofy 24/7. Yeah. Because I work with 3 and 4 year olds, and they just naturally goofy. So like, I just be goofy.
It's funny you say that, cause like I said, I mentioned the partnership earlier. Everything you do is a reflection upon your partner. So if you a cheater, it make your partner look bad. If you a scammer, a schemer, a liar, that make your partner look bad. If you dumb, then
for sure
can't take you nowhere.
Yeah,
we can't even go
unless you shut the hell up everywhere we go.
Right.
It ain't gonna be good.
Don't say
nothing. So it's interesting you say, because I think some people do seek that out because they want to feel the.
Yes, they do.
They look to feel intellectually superior to somebody.
Yes.
So.
But why though? Like, what is that? That's not love. If you gotta like get a woman and make her feel like inadequate. Yeah,
that's some issues that they need
insecurity.
To talk about.
That's insecurity issues. Like, that's real insecurity. You to like dumb down, make this woman feel like she beneath you. Like, that's not love. I don't know why people tolerate that.
Dang.
That's another question. Why do women like not you? Because you're a strong woman. I can appreciate that. Why do women like tolerate BS and they see the BS? Isn't it emotional?
I feel like they don't know their value.
That's true.
Maybe they feel like they don't have value. A lot of women that I see, they base their whole lives around being with a man.
I don't think they should do that.
Being with a man. If I don't have a man, speaking of not having a man,
I think
somebody asked me that the other day, and I'm just like, why can't I just be single?
Right.
Yeah, you can just chill.
You don't need a man to validate you.
Nah, you don't.
At all. Like that. I don't get why.
I think
like
too
that.
because a woman is such a common thing. It's a common deity in the society. There's women everywhere. There's more women on this earth than there are men. Mm-hmm. That we look at it as. We don't look at it as a delicacy, as I guess it should be, because of the knowledge, the intelligence they bring behind what they have. Like I always say, women is powerful. I'm slicker feminist. Just like with like certain leaderships, the diversity they bring, the perspective they bring onto it. It's just so many women that we just think, oh, we can do this, we can do that. Yeah. And I think just because we think that way, that we don't value it like we should. So that's just my 2 cents when it comes to why I feel women. I don't know why women BS themselves and sometimes dumb themselves down to please somebody. Because at the end of the day, a man will die for a woman.
Yeah.
A man will pay. A man will do everything for the female. So I don't know why they gotta dumb themselves down.
Let me add on to that. In terms of like wanting, like you said, a woman like feels like they need to be in a relationship with a man. I can see where that comes from because like for me, when I was growing up, I didn't have like the father, mother like experience like that, but I had strong women in the house. So watching them made me want to go out. Oh, I gotta get me a strong. I cannot bring no weak woman in there because my mama gonna eat her alive and like my mama gonna always be. I can go get another woman. Like you can't prove that to me, so I gotta have a strong woman. Like that's why I feel like vice versa. A woman fit like they watching that. I see my dad and my mom like doing this. I want that. I want the house. I want cars. I want to build with somebody. I want to grow. That's why we do all this stuff in order to get to the end, like a family, house.
But it goes back to the upbringing. I grew up 2-parent household, mom and dad. So I think my upbringing, for sure, my upbringing
had a lot to do
plays a part in the woman that I am today. What I'm not gonna take. My dad took care of my mother.
Right.
And I believe where a man's heart is, that's where he spends his money.
That's
you see a man wherever he spends his money.
Yeah.
That's where his heart is.
That's why the side bitch get off.
And I'm gonna say this: a hardworking man who might not have much money, but if he's spending all your money on you, girl, I mean, his heart has to be with you. Now, a man who has the means. He can blow money on women all day, every day. It really don't matter.
Which is why
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. It's a difference.
But if you got a common man, blue collar man, you know, doing his best, and hardworking, he's spending his money on you, then
money, and don't forget
that heart is where that money is.
Money and time.
And
because
time for sure.
You got to put in that time. Because if I just have a girl and I'm just like giving her money, after a while, the money might lose value. She might want the time too.
Yeah.
And that's where like people get it.
That goes to what we always bring up with the love languages. Just like it's important to know how somebody needs to
what
love
they value. Yeah.
So when you're looking for love out of somebody, another individual, what's some of the things you want done to yourself to make you feel loved?
Yeah.
To know that
in terms of like, for example, do you like you quality time might be something you value, or like gifts, or what was another one?
What do we say? Positive words of
affirmation.
affirmation.
Words of like.
Time. Like I like to cuddle and hug and kiss. Like I'm that type of girl. I can be around you. We don't even have to talk. Just as long as we're in the same room, we could just be laying down. And that to me is like perfect.
Yeah.
You don't have to give me positive words of affirmation all the time. That's not my thing.
You don't need to know.
You
don't need to know like
you don't need to know.
Say you love me, but you have like, damn baby, you look good. Oh my god, I love
all
this
the time.
All right, this.
And you don't need that all the time.
I don't need that all the time.
Probably be like,
I don't need that. I'm like, something wrong with you. You cheating on me?
But see, the
thing
be, you gotta be honest with your girl, because some days she's like, I'm ugly.
Damn, yeah. You look a little rough.
Babe, I mean, you're not ugly, but you don't look your best today. You gotta know how to word it. You gotta be honest with them. You can't just be like, oh, you look good, and her eyebrows ain't dead. Hair all over the place.
Yeah, because she constantly look like that.
Yeah, she don't be like, I ain't gotta do this. I ain't gotta do nothing. I'm like, no.
True. Same reciprocated, man. When your hairline off, that fade need to get right.
Yeah.
That's where the women step in. Hey, babe, I like you when you got your fade. You home
right.
That's true. That's true.
We coming out the barbershop single.
Trying to tell you. Like, dang, that got me right.
Yep. Time to go find. I'm just kidding.
You get the haircut, you be feeling like a whole nother person.
You is a
That's
whole other person.
Do women feel like that when they get their hair did? Do they feel like?
I do.
When I get my haircut, I be like, boy, I'm finna go be the president. I gonna be the president. Get my beard lined up, be like, yeah, it's on now.
It's on now.
Take a little picture.
Yeah,
Cause I'm not a picture person. I hate
for the
taking
gram.
pictures. I get on Snapchat when I have my haircut. Other than that, nah.
Yeah.
I'm just on there.
And that goes to the point of just support. So how do you think with like certain ventures, a woman should go about supporting their man and a woman, and how a man should go about supporting their woman?
Support. That's a tricky one.
Because everybody got dreams.
Right. If my man trying to be a rapper, And I know he can't rap. Like,
Man,
no,
you
I'm
gotta,
not selling.
you gotta let
look,
know.
I'm
you
not
can't sell
selling
those
your
dreams.
SoundCloud out. Like,
You can't sell
I'm not
them dreams.
passing out your CDs.
You can't be loyal with that one. You gotta be honest. Like, nah.
Like, we got bills to pay.
Right.
Like, I can.
And you want to be a professional lollipop licker. I don't know, any kind of bullshit job. Like, and I don't hate to say it, but I'm just like, look.
A professional lollipop licker. That's a good one.
Like, just something random like that, and you want me to support that?
But it ain't even that. It's like, you trying to do this, and it ain't bringing in no money in the house, and then you can't do it. Go get a job.
Right. That's the key.
Do something and do that on the side.
Yeah,
right.
do it on the side. Like, get better.
Not solely, baby.
Right now, this ain't it.
Right.
This is not it.
Not it. So
Right.
how do you think? So like it's important to balance. So like you shouldn't compromise your dreams for somebody else.
Yeah.
But in the same way, you have to be. So like I know I've told my fiance all the time. I say if you want to go do something, I'll be down with it. I drop everything and go follow you where you gotta go.
Because I did that too.
I understand the importance of what you want to do is important in your life, and I will always set up myself to be able to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Not compromise, but being able to adjust to new environments. What's that called? Kind of trying to think of the word.
You are able to adapt.
Yeah, I guess adapt. Yeah, we'll use the word adapt. I'll be able to adapt to the environment just to make sure that you're good. So just stuff like that. How do you do that?
Because we all got goals.
Yeah, we all got goals and dreams.
We
And
all
that's the
have
hardest
goals and
part.
dreams. And yes, it is hard to say, okay, picking up and moving
So
for somebody, I've done that before. I don't think I would do it again.
Understood.
Just to be honest.
What did that person show
From
the like
experience.
vice versa? What if he picked up and moved for you?
I think men should pick up and move for that woman.
I agree.
I do.
I agree.
Especially if it's economically
ever-
I
beneficial.
agree. Like, look, babe, we gonna be straight if we take this job over here. You ain't making no.
Right.
Look, and I don't like what I'm doing, so let's make this move. This move might be what God got for us. We might need to do it. I'm right behind you. Like, I support you. Like, I think men in relationships at our stages when we like looking at what we want to do moving forward with the family and like getting a house. If you want to chase something, I done chased mine. Shit, I'm doing mine. So it's your turn.
Right.
Like, do you think like you should take turns in that? Like, you do yours and then you like let him compromise and then
I think that's great.
yeah.
I think that's right, but you gotta be on the same
Page,
page.
yeah.
You can't be taking 2 steps when I need you to compromise for me, and I done took 100 for you. Like, it has to be even playing field, because you're gonna have some resentment.
It is.
If it's not.
Ooh.
So you would never want to move. You said you would never want.
Hell no.
So what was kind of just elaborate a little bit more like on your experience? Do you think it was just like being away from family that kind of messed you up?
It was a combination. Not having that support.
That's true. You need that support, man.
You know, you have a baby. Like, who can I trust with my baby? I don't know y'all folks.
Right.
It's just me and my man. That's it.
Right.
You miss out on having that support. You need to having to start over from ground zero.
Yeah.
Your partner's flourishing because their job is here, so they're good. They've already made friends.
They ain't got to do nothing. Yeah.
And men, y'all can make friends quicker than women.
I don't know.
Easy. Yes, y'all can.
I mean, we can, but I had the same friends like
forever.
Years.
But there's a lot of women out there who are looking for friends. It's just y'all don't communicate with them.
No, and then like women hate each other. Like
what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I say sometimes. Most of us do, but
like there's plenty of women out there who is just looking for friends. There should be like an app where it's just like a buddy finder.
Like they be going to the club to look for female friends.
Like
not a man. They be going to look for female friends. Like, oh shit, man, we need to hang out.
Because if there's a lot of women out there who are just like, I ain't got no friends, nobody to talk. That you'd be surprised
how
at the
many
amount
people say
of
that.
women
Yeah.
say that. Like,
I've heard it a bunch of times.
There's a lot out there. There should be a buddy app. We should get on that.
yeah, I think that'd be nice.
That would be nice.
Girl buddy
Put that
app.
in the right.
But you already know men gonna jump on
Right.
that. Trying to look for
Y'all
Oh, you need a buddy. You need a buddy.
It didn't say you didn't say you needed a female friend. It said friend.
But there's a lot of women out there.
That's crazy though.
Just more to, was it like, it was economically beneficial, but was it, do you feel it was economically beneficial to you guys?
The place that I moved to, Louisiana,
You didn't like it?
I did not like it. I did not like it at all.
Culture change?
Culture change. Not many jobs.
Yeah, there's a lack there of.
It's just desolate there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, and I was working on my master's there, so I was starting to make friends. But you still have to get to know people.
Yeah, you can't let
like,
it.
oh, you're my best friend.
Nah.
I've only been knowing you for 2 months. Like, nah.
It's
So
gonna take some time.
Yeah, you can't throw that word around loosely.
it was very different. Would I want to do it again? No, unless I'm going out there solely
For that
for
person.
the business.
Yeah, that's true.
There's got to be a plan in place for both of you.
I can see what it like.
That's hard.
Community,
It's
like
tough,
that part
yeah.
come in with the family being like, what if y'all have an argument? You gonna drive 10 hours to go back? Like you can't do nothing. You gotta sit there and
take
a lot of times, like when you argue, you don't need to stay there. Like you need some space to think. Like you gotta, and then come back and resolve it.
True.
What you gonna do? Go to the club?
Right.
Get a few drinks.
Yeah.
Go to a hotel. That's your best option. Go to a hotel.
All right. I just stay over here.
But then you don't have anybody rooting for you.
Exactly.
Exactly. He probably out with his boy.
Right, because he not free.
So you in a horrible position.
Right.
Like that's crazy.
True. I think it's just
That's crazy.
is the key into everything we've talked about today has been that communication.
Yeah.
It's just essential. Like you, moving is a big part of life, and you just have to weigh all the pros and cons. Did you guys weigh your pros and cons before you left, or you just like, fuck it, we're gonna do it, let's go?
Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I mean, I looked into things. That's how I am to my graduate program.
Yeah.
And so it's like, okay, I have that.
And that was like the one thing that you needed to just
it's like,
do.
okay, I know I can make friends. I know that'll keep me busy. I know I'm working towards something.
You ain't gonna never be fully prepared to just pick up and go.
Yeah.
Right.
But you had something like
to look forward to.
I can make friends at school.
Yeah,
Right.
you can
I've been
make,
doing this
I've
since
been doing
kindergarten.
this,
I've been doing this since kindergarten.
I can make friends somewhere. I'm not outgoing. I'm not outgoing. I can make friends though.
Oh, you can make friends in college.
Yeah.
It's easy.
I can make
you
friends
have to.
in life.
That's easy.
Like just going up and hey, how you doing?
How you doing? What's up?
But yeah, that's what it was for me.
Not just
Not having that support, and then life happens.
Life does happen. You have so
And
much stuff.
deaths in your family,
Yeah.
birthdays that you missing. It's like, oh my god.
That you usually celebrating with your
Right.
family.
It just feel different.
It just feel weird. Like I know this is not what I'm supposed to be doing.
Or maybe it's just distance. I think if you were to move for a significant other, be careful with the distance. Like how long? Out of state. I probably would move in state.
Would you move like
Anything out of state?
Yeah.
Never again.
I mean, there's parts of Alabama that's not too far.
I'm about to say,
Tennessee and South Carolina.
Tennessee like 2 hours up the road.
It ain't too far. It's all regional kind of thing. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think it's just you just have to.
Man, y'all don't think about that. You ain't thinking
Who,
like,
me?
oh, when you have kids, I gotta worry about who gonna take care of my baby.
Oh,
Y'all just going to work.
Shoot.
That's why I ain't had one.
I think because I know.
I ain't got no.
I watched the Investigation Discovery
Right.
Channel. Shoot, these
And I
folks
work
crazy out
And
there.
I work at the school. I see it every day. I'm like, no, my child would never ever
But
come here.
most men don't think
No,
like
most
that.
men
That's
don't
all
think like
on the woman.
No.
Like, I gotta make sure my baby
Figure it
has
out.
to get daycare. Right.
I write the check.
When
Figure
the
it out.
baby gets sick,
Yeah.
who has to take off? Who's more than likely to take off? The woman.
The woman, unless it's my little boy.
Yeah.
I can have
Oh,
it.
you and your daughter. He won't give a
She
damn
can
about
pay
his
for herself.
daughter, right?
No, see, I be telling Alan all the time, if I have a little girl, it's not gonna be fair to my wife because she gonna get away with everything with me.
Yeah.
Like, Dad, can I do this? I'm gonna be like, yeah,
Cool.
that's my little baby.
Yeah.
She couldn't do no wrong in my eyes, and Mom gonna be like, nah, her little ass ain't going nowhere. She ain't do this, she ain't do that. I'm be like,
Yes, you can.
there's gonna be a conflict. And I be telling Toya, I be like, we have a girl, it's over with.
You right.
It's
I
over
can't.
with. I cannot have no little girl.
Okay, just to switch topics real quick. I know y'all supposed to be asking me questions, but I'm gonna ask y'all this. Since you're on this topic, I'm gonna switch it up.
Do your thing.
Who comes first? Your daughter, your wife, or your mother?
Oh, we've talked about this. It's the wife.
It's the wife.
It's the wife. Okay.
100%. Like, there's no doubt.
It ain't even like no question
for us. Now, some of our friends.
Yeah, somebody else like, what?
Yeah, it's the kid, because like that kid can't do something by themselves. But I'm like, at a point, there's a point
that they're gonna be with somebody.
Yeah, that they're gonna be with somebody.
I think about it like this.
That's
like,
what.
If the wife is like happy, and like you making sure she got all the resources, and the home is happy, we can make sure our daughter happy.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't even gotta win it, cause it's like you shouldn't have to choose between your daughter and your wife.
Yeah.
Like that's not. I'm not doing that. My wife gonna be happy, and my daughter gonna be right there happy too. They gonna be right here, like neck and neck. My wife gotta be happy. If she not happy, it's gonna come into the house. Yeah. It's gonna mess with the kids. Nah, I can't do that.
And it's a point too where you're communicating with them, just saying they know when the child need help. Like they know they're not gonna always be number one for a certain situation.
Yeah.
Like it's not like when they can't change their own stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna always be like. There's gonna be a point where it's just like, hey, you know,
that child got
baby girl, it's you know, baby boy, we can't.
Because think about it, when that child get a certain age, they not gonna be worried about you or you. They going out and they gonna do their own thing.
That's why it's important with people who are in relationships where they got kids, not to center your relationship around your kids, but it's more so of a kind of like a us thing.
Yeah.
Like the kid is cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's your blood. You know, you're always gonna take care of it. But at the end of the day, you and your significant other are important. You know, there's a basis of love between you. But it's significant other one, kid two, parents third.
Yeah. I agree.
And baby mama shouldn't even be in the equation.
Let me add, that's what I was about to add.
That's not even.
Since you asked us the question,
right?
I'm gonna add on to that. Okay. What do you think about women or men who use babies to like? See, I'm trying to word this.
To kind of trap people, or
yeah, to kind of like have that person around when they don't have any intentions of like making it like.
It doesn't work.
That sounds like a condition.
Because a child, like you try to use a child in order to, you know, trap a person.
Yeah.
Essentially.
It never works. You can't trap a grown person.
You can be right.
You're
not gonna put me in no cage.
I know. Right. I know plenty of people.
Me too.
Who are single mothers with multiple kids. They knew the man wasn't no good after before the child, and definitely after the first child. They continue to have more, thinking that's gonna make the man stay, and he's still not with them.
Because like a man,
you just trap yourself in it when you try to trap somebody else. You trap yourself.
Make yourself.
He got his heart where his heart at, and it ain't here.
it ain't where you think it is.
Right.
And I ain't there. That's a good question though. You can't be doing that. Trying to get. I'm just playing. You got another question you want to ask?
No, I don't have.
So you're in agreement with our order, right?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Good.
Spouse, child, then parents.
Yeah. I love my parents.
I love my mama now.
Yeah, I'm not here without them, but
I love my mama now.
I think they know. That's something my dad's preached to me. He's like, "Don't worry about me, son. I'll always be cool. Just bring the grandkids. You know, I need my babies, and I'll be alright."
I think my dad will just be. He's just like he want to be like, look, son, please don't bring no dumb woman home. If I taught you something, don't bring no dumb woman.
My daddy tell me, don't bring no dumb girl.
Nah, you need somebody with sense. That's what my mama's always preached to me. You know, just bring somebody. You know, because my mama don't want to ever be a monster-in-law. That's what she preached to me. She don't want to be a monster-in-law. Yeah, she don't.
She would have to be one if she's dumb.
Yeah. She might have to be if she sees that she can't hold a house down. Because we were talking about that before we went on camera, just talking about how it's important if, you know, you were to lose your significant other or your significant other would have to be away for X amount of time.
Handle it?
Would your significant other be able to handle it, be able to hold down what needs to be held down?
Mm-hmm.
So
that's essential. Do you think, like, in terms of like how stuff is today in relationships, do you think that you should cohabitate first to see how the person is before you get married, or is it okay to, you know, y'all not together, staying together, and y'all get engaged and married? Do you think? Because some people are, I'm just gonna say it, some people nasty.
I've seen it both ways. I've seen people who have cohabitated and are still cohabitating. No marriage. I don't even think marriage is on the horizon.
Dang.
I waited until marriage to live with my husband.
Was it anything that was bad about it?
I mean, we're divorced, so. But as far as the living situation, no, it wasn't bad.
Okay, bad.
But I mean, does that matter now?
I mean,
yeah. You're right. No, I don't matter.
I mean, the dirty draw.
Right.
That's about it. That's the only thing traumatized. Well, I'm pretty. Yeah. Nah, I get it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, with that, you just gotta know the person.
Yeah.
You know a person nasty. You don't have to live with them know they nasty.
You know if they nasty about how they be when they come over your house. Like, you leaving shit, go put that in the trash.
Or when you go where they stay, you can tell. So I don't necessarily think like you have to cohabitate first.
That's true.
And
I feel that way. I don't think you gotta cohabitate.
I would rather be married because I ain't living with no man unless we're married. Period. I'm not living with you.
What about engaged?
I'm not living with you.
Understood.
Okay.
Understood.
Why?
That's just my raising.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't do shacking up. You my husband. We live together. If you not my husband, we not living together. Okay. I don't care.
I understand that.
I'll come over and see you. You can come over and see me. But
spend
until
I can spend the night, but I ain't staying more than like a certain amount of time.
But we ain't married.
I feel that.
Go.
I feel that. What if I told my aunt I was shacking up? She'd kill me.
I ain't with that.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
So love is different in like society based off how it was like when our parents was growing up, because we got more access to like technology. People value different things, and it's kind of hard to like find like someone like in today's society. How do you go about just putting yourself out there or just going about it? Because we all want to feel special to someone, But how do you go about that?
For me, I'm not actively pursuing anybody. I don't pursue men.
True. You shouldn't.
I don't
they're supposed to pursue you.
Yeah, I feel like they are supposed to pursue me.
Women are the delicacy. They should always be sought after.
You sound like a meal.
I don't.
Sound like you trying to get a meal.
Oh, nah. Men are naturally hunters, so we hunt.
But it is hard to date. It's hard to date. For me, I can only speak for myself. I don't know. Guys don't really approach me like that. They do, but they don't.
Like they approach you like technological wise.
Like what is I was about to say what is the correct way to approach Barneika?
The correct way to definitely be respectful. Introduce yourself. Be a gentleman.
Yeah.
But I mean that could all be a facade.
Yeah.
Most of the time it is.
Most of the time it is.
We had this conversation. We had this conversation on the last podcast. When men start being honest up front instead of saying, "Oh, I knew it was love at first sight." No, it was lust at first sight. I was trying to get some ass.
Right.
And then it eventually turned into it. But we go about it the other way.
But women, you have to use your brain. We have to use your brain. You know a man, it ain't like he coming up to you like, oh my God, I just feel like you had an amazing personality.
That's not the case.
Oh my God, you're just so smart. And you're just
right, not true at all.
No, you seen some ass and some titties and some legs.
And a cute face. That's
right.
It. That's it.
I do face.
Well, most of them don't even see the face.
I do face.
Most people don't see the face.
I can't. Man, a female can trick you. She can look good from the back, but as soon as she turn around, she look like a damn gargoyle. I ain't fucking with her.
No, you gotta have a cute face. I'm shallow when it comes to cute faces. I can't be with no ugly woman. I'm sorry. I'm not attracted to it.
But see, your view of ugly it might be beautiful to somebody else.
Yeah, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
That's why it's somebody
the beholder could be an image.
Somebody for everybody.
It's somebody for you. Right. You right. You are right. Or have money. one of the two. Neither here nor there.
Right.
But yeah.
So that's, I mean, I don't really think the society is really vastly different from when our parents were dating. It's just, it's
projected on a new scheme.
Yeah, you get to see people at the tip of your fingers now.
At their most vulnerable
right,
stage.
Because back in the day, it was still cheating going on back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's all the same stuff that's going on now, but see, now you can do it from the privacy of your own home. Mm-hmm. You don't have to go out there and meet Bonquisha down at the end of the street, around the corner.
I mean, you do have to get some ass.
Right,
I mean,
to get some ass, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You can do that laying next to your girl.
Mm. So is watching porn cheating?
Is watching porn cheating? It would depend on who you ask. Some people watch porn with their significant other.
Right.
I was just asking.
So
that is true.
Because you're talking about like having stuff at your fingertips, and I thought porn.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because you have people out there who have addictions to porn.
Yeah, they ain't even
want to judge.
No, I'm just saying, like, they don't even be giving their wife no attention. That's their wife.
That's a problem, right? Okay, yeah, that is a problem.
That's
when you can't get
that
up
video
for your wife, but get it up
that's,
your
that's
phone.
the problem right there.
Yeah.
You get up for somebody on the screen, but you can't get it up for the real
here.
The real thing.
Right here.
That's a problem.
Yeah, that is a problem. That's when you know you got a problem.
Yeah.
You need to cut it out of that.
But yeah.
No, that's a problem.
Anyway, but just to reel it back in, dating is, I don't even think about it anymore. I'm just going about life. I'm just walking through life, focusing on me, doing things that I want to do, bettering myself, just so I can have a better pool of men to pick from. I feel like most women don't focus on themselves. They only focus on a man, and they stay in these positions that leave them stagnant.
Right.
And then you wonder why the pool of men that you are only able to choose from is so small, and all the men are trash. Yeah. Because you're not elevating yourself.
I hate you.
But no,
I hate you.
You have to elevate yourself to say, look, I want this type of man.
Right.
So you have to be that
because
type
you
of
can't say
too.
You can't be like, I want this kind of man, and you ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
Right.
You got to have something behind them words.
You got to bring something to the table.
But dating, what is dating? Like,
I don't know what dating is. I don't even know.
That's like the hardest question.
What is
like, what is dating? I was telling Alan, I was like, I don't know what dating is. Like, I don't feel like just going to a restaurant out to eat is dating. You know,
so like
just talking.
There's levels to it. I think you got the talking phase.
Yeah, you gotta talk.
Getting to know each other. Then you go on date, like in person. You gotta be in person, and then it's dating and talking are kind of a combination of the same stage.
That's true.
Because when you're talking and dating somebody, there's no exclusivity to it yet. Where it's like you solely are into, you can still have other,
people that
candidates out there.
That's dating.
I want a courtship. I don't want to date.
You don't want to date. You just want a courtship.
Can you kind of explain to me what a courtship is? I know I have a general sense of it, but like just going a little bit more.
Yeah. I feel like it's more serious.
Okay.
You're intentional. When you're in a courtship, this is marriage, okay? I want to be with you long term.
Okay,
dating is just like I'm out here wilding, doing my thing.
Oh no,
and then if it works,
dating with intentions versus dating without intentions.
Yeah.
But that's where that communication comes into play. You gotta let it be known.
Yeah,
but people don't want to be vulnerable though. I think that's the problem. Whenever you put out what you want.
Oh, I can piggyback on that. Look, when a man goes through like. I'll say this. A lot of times we don't date within like intention. Like when we first started dating. When I was in high school, I wasn't dating with no kind of intention. I don't even think that was dating. I just thought I was just with somebody because I didn't know what I was doing. When I got to college, I had 2 relationships where I was dating, but it wasn't. I didn't have like, oh, I want to date this woman. I want to marry this woman. Eventually, I didn't do that with my first 2. And they ended up cheating. So they cheated, but it wasn't like super serious because I wasn't super invested. Like,
right.
It was what it was.
Yeah, it was what it was. You cheated, okay, cool. We can break up. Like we gotta communicate. My third one though.
That hit home.
The third one hit home, like, cause I was dating with intentions. I had all the intentions of being with that person, like every intention, and like for it to not work. you put up a big ass wall. Like,
but
I'm not letting nobody else in here. Like,
but shouldn't all relationships like that, if your boyfriend and girlfriend, be a level of courtship?
It should.
It should be. Yeah, it should be. Like, if we
should.
If you in a relationship,
people should not steal.
That's what
people should not lie.
Right.
But hey, here we are.
So we just out here just dating just to date to look good for social media.
Yes, bro. That's why I said, why do
I
people?
talk about that.
That's why I asked, what is your definition of like? How do you go about it?
Oh, because I've always been in relationships with intentions, like since like forever. Like even in high school, I thought I was.
I mean, I had intentions then, but I ain't had the resources. I had intentions.
You look back at it and just be like, "Damn, what the hell was that?"
Yeah, what was I doing?
But see, when you grow up seeing marriage, of course, that's your intention. A healthy marriage, then that's what you shoot for.
True.
I grew up.
You know what I'm saying? If you grew up in a whorehouse. Where people were coming in and out every time you look around your parents with somebody new. I mean, you're gonna grow up doing the same thing because that's what you're used to. That's what your normal is.
That's true.
It's all about breaking.
You don't know anything better.
Being with multiple men is not normal for me. I've only seen my mom with my dad.
Right.
So as a woman,
so if you did, you'd be like, no, my mom wouldn't breed. I wasn't raised like that.
Do you think I'm not gonna do that? There's a level of issue though with somebody who just wants to be that way though.
Be what way?
Just like with. In and out. They don't want to be in a relationship. They just
that's an issue.
You don't? You think that's an issue? Like somebody who just wants to be. I want to say like a slut.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say I'll take that back.
Different people.
Take that
really
back.
Really.
Yeah, I'm gonna reel it in. I don't say that's an issue because that person might want to do that. That's an issue for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
If a person want to be with me and you want to be in and out,
I think it would only become an issue if they was doing that while they was with someone.
Okay, gotcha.
Who doesn't like that?
Who doesn't
they could
want
be
that?
With another slut.
Yeah.
And two sluts together, they're having a good time.
Yeah, they having a good time. Now we done seen that hand in hand.
But if you're monogamous and you put a slut, okay, therein lies an issue.
Okay,
you can communicate. Communication work with sluts too.
Yeah.
With whoring too. It works.
Like I said, cheating is only what the significant other lets you do. And what you've talked about, what you've agreed upon. So, like I said, if you can go out there and go get you some ass in a relationship, come home to a happy house, that's on you.
That's on y'all. That's what y'all like to do.
That ain't even. That's on y'all.
I ain't judging. That's y'all.
Yeah.
And each relationship has a level of uniqueness and differentness to itself.
All kinds of it's always different.
Economically, how you talk to each other, how you raise the
Roles.
kids, roles. You right. Because like I said, there's now. That reverberates all the way back to what we were talking about just with the money thing. Wanted to kind of like dive more into that. Just like it's only an issue whenever ego is in play and you're throwing it in my face. Everything else I don't have a problem with.
Yeah, it's
just don't throw it in my face. Consistently and demean me.
Like if you're in a happy home, it's not gonna be demeaning.
Because I'll divorce you and get half of what you make.
Right. Until I get married again.
Exactly.
Right. So, it's just a matter of respect when it comes to, that kind of thing. Like, yeah.
But y'all men, y'all do that. Y'all like to hold money over a woman's head, especially if you make more than her.
Not I. It's your money too.
I think it's different.
I've seen men do it.
I think
it's say if it's something that you really wanted to buy. And your wife is like,
you don't think that's a good choice?
I don't think that's a good choice.
But if it's
you shouldn't buy that.
If it's my
first thing you gonna say,
it's my money.
Right? That's exactly right.
Nah, I'm not. I'm gonna ask you.
Let me answer like it. Let me.
Still do it.
Hold on, wait.
Right.
Hold on, I want to do that. I want to do that.
I would do that. Sure.
My initial reaction, I'd be like, "It's my money. Why I can't do it?" I'm gonna ask the question.
Yeah.
I'm like, "It's my money. Why can't I do it?" And then when she break it down, she gotta have she gotta give me a good reason why I can't spend my money.
Still
no
research
if
behind
it's
it. It's good sources.
Like if she we need to spend money on this and we don't have it for that. That's understandable. But if we don't
shouldn't you know that from the beginning before you even think about purchasing something?
A lot of buys into today's society are impulsive. So yes and no.
Because
we should know. But
if I see situation,
why should I have to break it down to you, baby? You know what bills need to be paid.
But I mean, you look at it in the sense that
have you ever had money in your pocket, then you realize you don't have money in your pocket like the next day?
What kind of analogy is that?
Have you ever I got paid, then you realize, damn, I forgot about that bill.
Yeah.
In the heat of the moment, you're not thinking about.
When I spend money, I think about all my bills.
I do too now. I do too.
You have to be responsible.
I'm responsible. I think about my savings account more than I think about like
bills
and stuff like that, because I just want to accrue and save, because I know I'll be able to make a nice purchase with the end game. That's what I think about. But I'm a frugal person in general.
Me too. I don't like to spend money. I hate spending damn money.
Like, I think about other stuff.
I hate going to work
before I think about like clothes. I'm cool with. Yeah. I don't consistently buy.
Me either.
Now food on the other hand.
Yeah,
I don't eat myself to death now.
I'm in trouble when it comes to food.
That's a whole story.
I like good food.
If I can look at my bank account statement.
It's restaurants, all that.
Food, Uber Eats, all that.
And
chicken wings,
gas. Food and gas, bro. Like that.
Food and gas.
Yeah, that's it.
Like that's impulsive. That stuff add up. But like I've broken it down before with grocery shopping and going out to eat. That shit to me is equal. That shit is the same to me. I don't see the difference.
Unless you're out here meal prepping, I ain't got time.
And even then, when you're meal prepping, that shit still expensive.
You spend more money doing that.
It's better to eat at home.
You gotta buy the Tupperware. You gotta buy the food.
Unless you out here eating turkey sandwiches.
That's a shit.
Pots of pans at one time.
Unless you out here eating turkey sandwiches. Who out here eating turkey? Ain't no turkey sandwich.
I don't want to eat the same shit every day.
That's why I went meal prep. I don't want the same thing every day. I need some variety. Food. It's too much food to be eating the same thing every day. I'm sorry. I like to eat.
Nah, I'm not a compulsive buyer. I do think when I buy, like, damn, this shit is expensive. Yeah. Like yesterday when we went to go get the marriage license, the lady was like, it'll be $1 extra for the credit card charge. I was like, what? I was like, let me get some cash right quick. I got something in my pocket. I was like, oh, I got some. Here you go.
I did that yesterday when I was at the bank. I was getting my passport yesterday, and the lady was like, "You can get a money order from here, but it's gonna be $5." I was like, I bank here. Why can't I get $5? Free? And she was like, "You can go to Publix. It's 80 cents." I was like, "I'm going to Publix.
I'll be back."
$5 for two money, or like $5 a piece for two money, like so it's been $10 extra.
Now I think when I buy, I get what you're saying, but like. When it's impulsive and it's something that you want, it's
hard to deter.
But see, that's the issue within a relationship.
It is. But it ain't like nothing like crazy. My impulsive buys be like, I like to collect video games because I feel like they're gonna have value like
in the future.
And I want to play them in the current. So I get that, and it's like it ain't like the shit that you can buy regularly. It's like if I see a good deal. I'm gonna get that Nintendo. I'm gonna get this.
See, this is how I look at purchases when it comes to money within a relationship. I buy with sustenance. If it's something that's gonna last me, if it ain't food or gas, if it's something that's gonna last me at least more than 2 to 3 months, then it's worth buying. Yeah. But if it's something that's not like egregious, it's gonna be gone soon. That shit ain't worth buying.
That's why I don't buy clothes like that. Yeah, because I ain't gonna wear it that much.
I buy comic books a lot.
A $40 pair of Vans and rock it out.
Yeah, exactly. I buy with sustenance. I don't buy with
now
mediocrity. I buy for mediocrity.
When Marvel drops something, it ain't even a conversation. Yeah, my girlfriend already. I'm buying the tickets, and I'm going to watch it at least twice.
You like what you like too. Yeah, like, I would never stop Samaya from doing something because she likes it. Like I don't like when she buy Beyonce concert tickets. Because that shit is expensive. And I don't see that as sustenance, but that's what she likes. Yeah. And I'm just going to be like, enjoy your time, babe. Do what you got to do.
I don't like you going to
But when I want something in the future, that's something that equates to that.
You got to be willing to compromise on
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't
so that's how I make purchases, I think. I think that's a fair way to make purchases.
Yeah, it is.
Like this Millennium concert. I told her, I was like, ain't no need to buy tickets. No need to go to a concert. I can listen to this shit on my phone.
Right.
But she was like, nah, it is what it is. I was like, cool, it's your experience.
She wasn't hearing it. Like, before they even came out, I'm going. She didn't say, can I go? Are we going? She was like, I'm going and you're going because I'm not taking no friend. I was like, if she already sold on it, it ain't nothing I can do.
So, I like that. should you have to ask permission within a relationship? Like you mentioned, can I or should I or
in terms of what, like money or like in terms of
like
decision? Out of respect,
a conversation. Hey, I'm gonna do this, or I plan on doing this. I just wanted to give you the heads up.
Yeah, you don't.
Like,
you
that's
don't
kind of
ask.
courtesy.
yeah.
It's not like you asking, can you go? It's like you already know you're going.
Right.
You're just letting them
We
know
ain't
out
children.
of respect. Like
you grown. Your whole ass grown.
Yeah, Toya
grown
went to a City Girls concert. She already had the ticket. She was like, all right, I'm doing this just for the sole fact that I don't prepare to go anywhere with her on that day. That's why. It's just like a fact of communication.
Okay.
Right.
Because somebody always asks, why you always ask?
We want to know.
I just want to let you know because you're gonna be mad if somebody there that you don't like or something happens.
Right. And then I'm gonna have to explain it when I just tried to
explain
explain
it.
it.
now I'm in a whole ass piece of trouble because you wouldn't let me talk. So
Exactly.
that's why I always ask and always say,
That's true.
Because she was weirded out about that when we first started. Now it's like, oh, why didn't you say this? Well, at the beginning of the relationship, you told me I didn't really act up. But now, like I say, I still always ask. I still always tell. I'm a grown up. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm
gonna let you know.
I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know what I'm gonna do. At least you gonna know when I'm doing something stupid.
Yeah.
That's true.
Stuff like that. So, bad.
I feel you on that one.
Man,
you got anything else, Barneika? You got anything you wanna ask us? I know you be thinking like, damn, why men do that? I know you be thinking.
Ghosting. Why,
men ghost?
Yeah.
Like go like.
Yeah.
They ghost before they get it. Either they ain't get no ass.
Yeah, I think that's the case with me.
Or they don't see potential in immediately getting ass. They don't see it as an investment. I know that's why some men ghost, but
or something happened in their life.
Yeah, or they get some
they're
other
trying
ass.
to distance
Yeah.
it. Oh, it's mainly
sure.
they getting other ass.
For sure.
Like we need from. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's
Okay.
probably getting
Yeah,
other ass.
it all is centered around
You not the priority
the
no
female
more.
anatomy.
Yeah.
Mainly the hips and under.
Nah.
Next to the nose. Next to the nose.
Look. It got to start right here.
Yeah.
From the mouth down.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
True.
I mean, from here up, hey, that's crazy too.
True. But ghosting, I don't know.
Guys do that because it ain't ghosting. They still think about it. They just don't let you know. They got some other priority, and they just not making you the priority at that time. That's usually how it go. Or, I mean, I'm not going to say that because I don't know everybody's situation. It can be like they just lost somebody. They don't know how to grieve. They don't want to talk to anybody. They want to distance themselves from everybody so they can evaluate everything.
That's why limiting your judgment is important. Like, you still want to have a perspective and still be conscious, but you don't want to be judged.
But
and
even if you're going through things, for me personally, I would say, hey, I'm going through a situation right
just
now.
to let them know.
I really don't want to talk. It's not you. It's just this.
That's true.
But just to not
a
say
simple
something
ass
to somebody,
text message.
Come on now.
Yeah, that's true.
That could be a ploy. That's actually a good idea to you. I'm going through something right now.
Right?
I'm going through some other ass.
Please don't get hurt. Please. Oh, no.
You're right.
I need some space.
Right.
Give me some time so I can come back to you with no issue.
I got a question.
Go ahead. For me?
Yes.
Okay, go.
When women say they need a break, what does that mean?
I've never said I needed a break, so I mean, I don't know.
I've had other females like
probably doing the same thing that y'all do when y'all go.
Ghost, yeah. That's a female.
She found somebody else.
Oh.
I've heard it from a female. I used to work with this female. I was going through a breakup and she was getting married. She was stressing, oh, I'm gonna be too fat for my wedding dress. And I was like, what does it mean when a woman says she wants to take a break in a relationship? Not in the dating
phase. Ain't no such thing as a break. Once we break up, it's over.
That's it. Yeah, ain't no breaks for me.
So she was like, Juwan, you want the honest answer or you want me to sugarcoat it? I was like, no, I want you to be honest with me.
Find somebody else.
She was like, I've done it 3 times, and every time I've done it, I was with somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't.
Hussy.
I think that's what females use ghosting as. See, men is y'all just quality.
But see, I'm so honest. I can tell you, look, I'm not interested in you. I'm with somebody else.
Could you take, oh, you wasn't giving me no ass?
As the answer?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really have to hear it from you because I
or
know
they got the ass already.
And then they left.
And they left.
Yeah, Men do that too. They get the ass and it's not what they thought it was gonna be, and they just be like, nah.
That's good.
But what do you mean? It's not what you thought it would be.
I mean,
how different could it be?
They on the computer too.
No. See, Alex,
that's what it is.
It ain't that. Some people just don't know how to have sex.
Some
think
people.
It's a personality thing.
But you can teach, like, you can teach somebody to get on your level, like, of freakiness. Because some people just on, like, some other shit.
I mean, some people just like to sample and keep it pushing.
That's true.
Just like at them Chinese food places when you get the little piece of chicken.
Men, like, I want to say all men. But at a certain point in their lives, you probably get to this point where, like, oh, I got this body. I'm going to add that to the list. I got this one. I'm going to add it to the list. Some men look at that as like an accomplishment. When that's not what you're supposed to be doing. If you want the honest answer. That's what men do. And it's a talking point amongst, the boys.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hear her.
I hear her, yeah.
I hear her.
That's
your boys,
so trash.
Your boys, just be like, man, how was it?
That's so trash.
Hey.
Exactly.
And the boys and the boys that they talking to, they in marriages.
Right.
They living back. They like.
Nah, that's because they in marriages don't mean nothing.
Or
they living back.
Or they try to hit themselves.
Right.
Hey, how was the sample size so I know when I get it too?
That's true. That's true. I've had friends who.
Eskimo brother.
Yeah, I've had friends who damn, how was it? Was she easy? That's what guys talk about. I think women do it too.
Women do it too.
Yeah, I think women do it too.
Well, women don't got no friends.
Right.
So it's kind of hard for them to do it
Me
too.
and my boyfriend, we don't talk about stuff like that.
I think they do it too. I think women do it too. I think women just go about it more sneakier than men. Men just so blunt about it. Yeah, I mean, you're different though. Like you clearly.
Yeah, everybody different.
But I think
but
a lot of. But you don't think women do that too? Women want sex just as bad as men do.
Yeah.
I just don't think they finna feel like I just want some dick.
We're not I
think the older they get, they do. I think them cougars. Listen here.
Oh yeah.
Listen here.
I don't want nothing else from you but some dick. That's
Come
all
on
I
over.
see. Them cougars.
I would hate to get to that point like that though.
I wouldn't even be happy. I'd be happy for that moment.
Oh, they be happy for that moment.
For that moment, but like when you look at everything, like damn, I'm just a piece of ass to somebody.
I'm big on reputation.
Yeah.
I don't want men coming in a circle and talking about how they slept with me. I'm only doing one man in my entire life. That's my ex-husband. The whole life, it's not for me.
So you can't date a slut?
Nah. I don't.
We've talked about
this.
I don't want to be with a man and then I'm out and then every woman in there has been with my man. You know, my man thing feels
Does it
like...
take a level of specialness away?
Yes.
It does. We was talking about this.
I would not feel special if I was with a hoe. I would date a hoe.
We had.
Honestly.
You said you would?
I would date a hoe.
I'd give her a chance.
I give her a chance.
Yeah, I give her a chance.
I don't judge.
I don't either.
I'm open to anything.
No, you gotta give her a chance because she might not be
you
the
gonna
same.
date a hoe.
She might not be the
And
same.
y'all in the grocery store. And every hour,
wow.
every hour you go down, the man give you the eye because he done been with her.
Cool.
That's cool.
That's fine. That's
yeah,
what they did. What they did was what
that
they
was
did.
with.
Wow.
No, because like no, we can't judge a person like that.
I date them, but marriage is a whole nother. It's a whole other commitment level of commitment.
They gotta prove
But
to me.
you
Like
still being seen with this woman.
No, he's saying like, look, you gotta date him. I don't either.
Look, she my hoe now.
No,
you're right.
No,
I wouldn't care, but there's a level of like a mental thing. I guess if that hoe wants to settle down,
I think
that I'd have to get over, and she'd have to get over.
What you want?
It's not that. It's just like people change. Like I don't think you always be a hoe.
Oh yeah.
Cause like,
are y'all speaking from yourselves?
I ain't speaking for myself.
I've changed. Don't judge me.
Nah.
Oh no, I ain't.
I wasn't a slut.
Well, I wasn't no hoe, but I wasn't like
a step down.
Who, me? I wasn't a hoe.
I probably was a step down.
A step down.
What's a step down?
A step down from a hoe. So
like,
you're not really at hoe level, but you right under it.
Oh no, I've always been the upmost gentleman my whole life.
Good for you.
I've tried to do right by females because I just did not want to be done wrong in return. Karma.
Yeah.
I'm scared of karma.
Look,
me too.
I'm keeping it a
so.
You keep it a bullet, Javon.
When I got cheated on, I became like a fucking animal. I ain't even finna lie. Like I'm not in the sense of like just doing women wrong. It's just like I just wouldn't put myself in like a relationship with these women. Like I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But
That's what I mean by I'm a little under the dog. I don't even consider that a dog. I just was looking out for myself. I'm not finna.
true, you was getting yourself together.
Yeah. Literally.
You was getting yourself together before you went.
You wouldn't give the person because people change though. Like seriously.
You wouldn't give a hoe a chance. He checks all your boxes. He's
Because
honest.
when you look at it,
He's honest.
Exactly.
He don't cheat. He do everything.
and then like y'all
take care
having a
of
serious
you.
conversation. He'd be like, "I just gotta keep it real with you. Now that we, with
In
each other,
relationship.
I've
I slept
been-
with like
I-
56 hoes.
I used to be this guy. Like I used to be him, but I'm not him anymore. You want see that's why you date to like see if that person has changed.
But see, that wouldn't be an even trade.
I don't know. That might be
I'm
your
not a hoe,
soulmate.
and then you a hoe. Like, come on, you getting a
That's
better deal.
one- that's
You're
one-
getting a better deal
That's
than
one thing though. That's one entity of a whole ass relationship that
I look at it like
requires
this.
more
I
than
don't
You the
know.
only woman that made him open up to the point where he wanted to commit. All them other hoes didn't do that.
I'm supposed to feel better.
Yes, you made him do that. Out of all the vaginas,
you
he
number
done-
1 out of 60.
Exactly. You one out of a large sample size. Like,
That's a beautiful thing to be
Yeah.
number 1 out of.
I hate you. Said sample size. Like, we doing research.
I have a large sample size.
True. I date a hoe.
I would too.
Like I said, marriage is another thing, but I date a hoe. No problem. No problem.
At
I
this
just feel
point,
like
my
you can't
younger,
get rid of that.
my
though.
younger self would be so immature and be like, "Nah, I ain't dating no hoe. Hell no, she did this with that. Did this with
Because in
that."
my children
Now-
don't have to hear about how.
Now we would have to go get a test first.
Right? Oh no,
a
dog.
couple of a full blood panel.
Man, what? I need the whole thing.
Hey.
I need to be there.
Exactly.
No.
But other than
When they
that,
draw the blood, we
Yeah.
gotta see everything.
exactly. Because these hoes be scheming too.
Mm-hmm.
These hoes out here thinking like men too. Whew, that's dangerous.
It's
A
real
woman who
dangerous.
think like a man,
It's real dangerous.
that's dangerous.
That's super dangerous.
You don't think that's dangerous? You give me the look.
I'm just
side eye.
thinking about all this. It's
This
just
information?
so terrible.
Like thinking about dating.
It's terrible,
dating
but it's
a
the
hoe.
truth.
Dating in general,
Dating
it's
is
just like,
it's-
ugh.
Dating and love is the concept, and what dating is simple, but emotions complicated.
Yeah.
100%.
Because look,
Lack of communication complicates.
we usually ask women this when they come on the show. You can't have sex with a person and be friends with that person. You gonna want more than that.
I couldn't do it.
You can't do that.
Nope.
Cause sex complicate
If
all
I
the shit.
have sex with you, you're mine.
And
That's
you
it.
out here, we just friends. That's why I was
Right.
fucking
Oh,
her.
she.
That's why I was fucking the other girl.
Oh my god! I had one of my homeboys say that about a girl he was dating. I was like, so how is she? We're trying to see how she's as a person.
Yeah.
Oh, she cool.
That's it.
He ain't know nothing about her.
Yeah, that's when you
But
know
they
you
were
want
having
shit.
sex.
That's the way life
They
is now.
said she cool. I said, damn.
I think
Now, if
If
you
a
would have,
man said that about me,
now if you would have asked him how her body is, he would know.
he would have a long list of things.
Oh
to say.
yeah, cause he know that.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Probably don't
just-
even know a middle name.
Right. I'm just like, I don't like that.
Probably barely know her last.
Yeah. Probably just know a nickname.
Yeah. No.
Justin. Like, what's her name?
I really don't know, honestly. I mean, that's what I wouldn't say that's what society is, because I think society's always been that way in a sense. There's always been side pieces. There's
Yes,
always
it has.
been thoughts of, doing stuff outside the norm, deviant things. That's always been prevalent. It's just social media has made it a way. It's put it on a platform. There's always been families that are, it's just easier to find the information nowadays.
Mhm.
It's harder to cheat now than it was back in the 20s and 30s.
Right. So, speaking of social media and relationships on social media, displaying love on social media, how do y'all feel about that? Because I have a hard stance on that.
What's your stance?
What's your
before we
stance
answer?
before we
Yeah.
answer?
Before we answer, I need the stance.
My stance is, for me, moving forward, which I never did.
You don't
put
want it on there.
When I was married, I didn't have my husband on there a lot. Because I feel like our business is our business. I hate when people get on social media and they're like, oh, baby, I just want to say how much I love you and I support you and I respect you and you're the best woman in the world and you're the mother of my children and you're just so smart.
I ain't doing that.
Like, damn, bro, you sitting right beside me. Can't you just tell me that?
It's going to mean more when you tell her that instead of posting this shit. Like,
but some people get mad when you don't post them.
Nah.
Well,
look,
I ain't posting nobody.
I can't answer. In my, like, the serious relationship I was in for this one, I used to post that shit, like, 24/7, all day, every day.
They
like,
not going to get ice cream.
Yeah, we finna go do this, we finna go do that. Letting everybody know what we doing. Pretty much letting people in our relationship. So I was like, when that shit happened, I was like, I'm not doing this shit no more. When I do post, is if we at, like, an event. Like, last night I posted, because we was at the concert, but it wasn't, like, no emotional sappy ass shit. It was just like, we at the concert. Like, this is an event. Like, this is a one-time event. Like, we here.
I think, like, so, like, whenever we get our wedding pictures, I'm post that stuff.
Yeah, like, major events.
Like major life events, stuff like that. But
you don't
like,
need
I'm not posting every 2 seconds. Not like, I remember when Facebook, especially in high school, because I used to love that. I used to be on the outside looking in. I love drama that don't involve me. Me too. Like how people would always post all their business on like Facebook status updates. People don't do it as much now that I see, but they kind of, with the captions like you mentioned, they do a lot of that kind of stuff. They do a lot of the expectations on the Snapchat and all that kind of stuff. But I respect that perspective. I let it be known that I'm in a relationship, but people don't care. They don't really, honestly. They can see,
when you with somebody,
they can see the ring. They can see you walking down the aisle. They want what they want. They don't care.
You get more attention when you're in a relationship than when you're out.
That is true.
You're right, because you're seen as a delicacy because obviously there's something right with you when you're in a successful relationship. So
and they want it.
They want it.
I think it's more of being cautious. Because what if that shit don't work out? And then people are like throwing all these questions at you. What happened? You gotta take pictures down. You gotta do all this extra shit. I hate
because I be curious. I know.
Yeah, when you take
how you gonna show me all the good parts of your relationship?
Yeah,
I want to know what's going on.
I want the whole thing.
Yeah.
I want the whole thing. I need the whole thing.
Yeah.
But see, once again, when you're doing all that stuff, when you're putting people all in your business, you have spectators.
Yep.
You can get into an argument that's the size of a grain of salt, and spectators will make it into a mountain. And now something that you could easily work out between you and your partner, now it's magnified, and you're pissed, and you're like, damn, they were right when they said this.
Yep.
No, I shouldn't be with you. There's no way that I could, take you back, or
I hate.
You know what I'm saying?
I hate the people who
keep
have
your business to yourself.
An argument and like they'll put like a little caption on.
Yeah, this
like
stuff.
And
People
like,
what's going on?
They got some trouble in the house. What's gonna happen next? She gonna be single? This how thirsty niggas be like. Yeah. Oh damn, she ain't with old boy no more. Oh, I might as well slide in.
Yeah, they going on. What's up?
You gotta be careful. Look out, for friends too.
Yeah. I don't let people get in my relationship. I used to, and that was like a big problem because I had others in it, and it fucked it all the way up.
Talk to your partner. That's what I would say to anybody. When you're in a relationship, talk to your partner. If there's an issue, don't go ask somebody else and give them commentary. Yeah. You haven't even talked to your partner about it. Don't let your partner be the last person to know what's going on in your relationship.
In terms of, to add on to that, when you say don't let anybody in, do you mean like, all right, say
even your mama there.
Say.
Oh, but see,
no,
to counteract that,
yeah,
I'll ask my dad about stuff. Like I won't say, hey, Samaya and I are going through this. What's the way? I'll do like stuff. I'll ask him like indirectly. He knows. He knows. He's a very intelligent man, so he knows what I'm asking about. Like when it's dealing with me, but I'll ask him like, hey, I'm kind of going through this. Is there a way that I could solve this issue or do right by? I'll do that, but because I do think a parent knows, especially if they've been with their significant other for such a long time. Because people think arguing in a relationship is bad. Yeah. There's a healthy. Honestly, I don't mind arguing.
Me either.
I'm not a dirty fighter either. I'm not a dirty arguer. I'm not even gonna lie.
I swear to God, I love it.
But it's not in like a malicious way.
No.
But I like to make valid points.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I like to debate. I like to debate.
That's a better word.
I like to debate.
Ain't nothing wrong with arguing, honestly. It's a healthy. Because if you wouldn't argue in a relationship, it shouldn't be boring.
Yeah, it'd be boring as hell. Like, y'all happy all the damn time. Damn.
Happy Willy Wonka.
No,
no.
I like to have debates, but I don't want it to get out of hand. Like,
don't hit him below the belt.
Yeah, like you can't say no crazy stuff. Like, and then don't be like,
oh damn.
Don't ask me why I'm cursing. What? Don't ask me why I curse and you cursing at me. That's like shit. You letting me. You bringing me in to curse. You cursing at me.
Exactly.
Trying to prove your
point.
Yeah, get to the point where you gotta add a little words in there.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I love to argue shit.
I fuss all the time.
Me too.
I like yelling, especially at game night.
Oh shit, I do love game night. Barneika, you gotta come to our game night.
Game night.
We be having game nights up here.
We having acting a fool.
It'd be fun, but it'd be like, yeah, you can help the women because they need help.
Yeah, they stay losing.
Really?
They stay catching L's.
They still gonna lose with you, but
yeah, regardless. Yeah, you might close the gap.
What kind of games y'all be playing?
Black card revolt, Uno.
Big Uno. We play For the Culture. You ever heard of that game?
I've heard of it.
When you had a little phone and you gotta guess, but your team is giving you clues.
Yeah.
We do that. That get real competitive. We play Battle of the Sexes.
Taboo.
Mm-hmm.
We pretty much just have like a lot of games on like in full display.
Yeah. We had like jackasses all night.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
It'd be real fun.
Oh, we'll take you up for.
It'd be real fun. We gotta have one for April. We didn't do one for March. Everybody was busy.
Yeah. Hell yeah. March was busy as hell for me.
It's coming soon.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
We should put that on the page coming up.
That's true.
Cool. Well, nah, we can't put that on the page.
Nah, it's because
we
Talking
cuss.
straight.
we be cutting up.
Yeah, it's unsafe.
It'd be fun though. It'd be fun though.
Acting like straight goofs. But I'm glad you came today, just in reference to, you know, it's always like I said at the beginning, I just love the female perspective on relationships. Gives the male not necessarily a thing to take into consideration, but a better understanding. Because men are going to be men. The ones who want to be in relationships are going to act a certain type of way. The ones who don't want to be in relationships are going to act a certain type of way. You can tell somebody all day, every day what you want, but it's all about them in a sense of in that want for themselves at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I always appreciate the perspective. And you are being honest with us today.
Yeah, that's
okay.
I'm glad you didn't come in trying to sugarcoat.
Yeah, because there's some females out there who will straight lie to make themselves look good.
Yeah. Who
are fake woke, who are fake, what's the word I'm looking for? Just who ain't practicing what they preaching.
Yeah.
Like I can appreciate a level of genuineness to what they're saying and respect it, but the ones who out there lying or false claiming, nah, you gotta live by what you say.
I need some actions behind them words.
Yeah, don't just be saying shit. Don't be giving me lip service. So I appreciate the perspective on things.
And we got a chance to catch up with a good friend.
Yeah.
So, been a minute.
It done been too long.
So bet. So alright. Anything else you need to add?
No, good. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming through.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Follow her YouTube page.
Yeah.
We're gonna put it down below.
Put it in the link. We'll put it in the description, the bottom,
at the
top,
bottom,
the side, left.
I can't.
All day, every day.
Jackass. Alright, we good.